Okay, we're going to go into a little detail about the trace feature, tracing with separate colors. When we try to trace this particular design, no matter which settings I use, it's not going to separate the red from the green because Silhouette is colorblind. It only sees different tones. And I can tell you, I've looked at every scenario here, and I cannot get the red and green to separate here. So we're going to modify this a little bit. So we'll go ahead and do a trace and detach because there is a white background. And as soon as it does that, I'm going to remove the white background out of my way. And then when I go check my cut on this, you'll notice it will cut the outline. When I go to cut, I now have an outline of the cut. So from here, what I'm going to do, and there's two methods, whether you have the design edition or the basic edition. And first I'm going to show you the basic edition because the design edition is going to be a lot quicker and easier. So now I want to separate this out. What I'm going to do is I am going to take a basic shape. In this case, I'll take a square. And I'm going to adjust the transparency on this so I can see through it. So I'm going to go to my advanced options here and make this item transparent. So now I can see what I traced. I'm going to do some point editing to cover just her fin. I could choose to do her hair. I chose to do her fin. It's really irrelevant which items you take. So to add a point, I just double clicked on the line where my cursor changed to align, and then I just drug it to separate it some. And here we're going to zoom in because we're going to get into the tricky part there. So I'll zoom in, and I'm going to take this point out and pull it out. I'm going to start it right here, and then I'm going to add another point here. And as if you notice, these lines are straight, so what I'll do, if you notice this line's red, this is going to be the line that's red will be the line that gets manipulated. So I'm going to go and make this line segment a curve, and that will give me antennas to pull out and make a curve. And if you notice, only one side's, both antennas are moving at the same time. So from there, I'm going to make it a corner, and I can move these antennas separately. And I can pull it out. And I'm going to add another one here. And I want to try and get as close to it as I can. I'm going to pull this antenna to move the curve just a little bit. Oops, I need to make this one a corner as well. So from there, I'm pretty satisfied with that. So I'm going to go back out. And let's not include that. I'll go ahead and select my graphic. And from there, I'm going to go to Modify. And then from Modify, I am going to subtract all. Oops, nope. Wrong button. Sorry about that. Undo. I'm going to divide. Sorry. And then from there, I'll go ahead and take this piece away. Delete it because I don't need it. And then I have her fin. I can go ahead and color it back green. And now I've got it separated by colors. I may want to clean up this edge a little bit and get rid of it. But now when I go to check my cut on these pieces, make sure I got my cut set. And you'll notice both pieces cut separately. Now we'll go back and do that with that was with the basic mode. Now we'll go in if we have the designer edition. We're going to start off with the same thing. We're going to go ahead and trace it and get rid of all the white. So I'll select the trace. And I will trace and detach, the same as I did before. And I'm going to get rid of that. Now from here, I'm going to use my knife feature. And I want to zoom in first. So I'm going to use my knife. I am going to unselect the auto apply, and then I'm going to select my curved knife. If you don't have basic, you won't have all these options with your knife. I mean, if you don't have the design edition, you won't have all these options. And then I'm just going to follow the line. And as you notice, it's automatically putting points. I could adjust those if I need to after the fact. Give you a general idea. And each time I want to change my path, I'm just clicking, double click to end. And then I'm going to apply my knife selection. And now I have it separated. I'm going to zoom out again. If you have any questions, please feel to message me.